Hey guys, this is Ria and welcome to my channel. I have recently gave my interview with Air India. It was on 23rd July and I'm here to share my experience regarding the interview. I will be sharing the exact rounds and questions they asked. So let's head straight to the details. First and foremost, we were being asked, like our interview was on 23rd of July 2026, and as per my chosen venue, it was to be held on Guwahati. I reached to Guwahati on 22nd morning and हम लोगों को 9 बजे पहुंचने के लिए बोला था. I reached there half an hour earlier. Now there were many candidates. I guess it was 170 or 180 candidates that day, and as it was invitation based, so it might be much more, लेकिन invitation based होने के कारण 170 to 180 candidates थे, unlike Indigo. Now वहाँ पर after like 20 minutes of waiting, one HR came and she introduced and she told the whole process of interview. Like first they are going to take the BMI, and after that the registration, then there will be GD round, and at the and last there will be PI round. I mean GD round के बाद medical, उसके बाद medical के बाद PI round होना था, and we were all waiting for our BMI because that was the first initial process. Okay, like one pro tip I want to give you is that make sure that your BMI is perfect according to the airline protocols, because so many candidates who have been sent home just for half kgs, or it could be overweight or it could be underweight. So please make sure that your BMI is perfect. BMI खत्म हो जाने के बाद हम लोगों को there were two I guess experienced cabin crews who were handling the registration process. Not two, basically yes, there were female two experienced cabin crews and there were two male I guess technical IT employees as well. So four of them were handling the registration process, and one by one they were calling out the names and वो लोग candidates का registration कर रहे थे. Now registration में they were asking basic questions like the name and like do I have any experience in any company related to Tata or something. Okay, so these were the questions they were asking, and do you have any prior experience in any airline and all. And उसके बाद registration हो जाने के बाद they gave us a tag. It was in pink color. I still have that tag because I think it was like kind of lucky for me, so I pasted over here in my diary. You can see it's with 19. Now after that everybody got the tags, whoever was eligible, and we were told that पांच candidates करके they will call for the GD round. Okay, so I was 19, so my round would be like after four rounds. In my 4 rounds I have to go. Now one HR, she was coming and she was basically taking up all the candidates according to their row, and they were going to another room where GD round was happening, and GD round was being taken by two HRs, another HRs. Now GD round में क्या हुआ, हम लोग 5 बैठे थे और she basically asked 3 to 4 questions to every candidate, and later we got to know that in that round, GD round, among 5 only 2 were selected, me and one girl, and she was an experienced cabin crew by the way, and like she did very good job. So after waiting for 5 to 7 minutes, they again called the tag number like 19, 21 like that, and they told us to go to our medical rounds. Okay, so in medical round there were 3 medical staffs, and they were thoroughly checking from your head to toe. Okay, they were thoroughly checking. Like I heard that that Air India usually do not like, they don't check your legs. Okay, but I was mistaken. They were checking very thoroughly, they were inquiring about all the scars or all the cuts and pigmentation and why it happened and all. Okay, and they checked the face, they checked till here, till our cleavage, backside, they checked till here our hands, then they checked probably our legs, और सब कुछ देखा. उसके बाद हम लोगों को रुकने के लिए बोला. I guess like we waited for 30 minutes. I saw only 20% of candidates are left now, and जिनका medicals तक हो गया, they all are waiting in one row. Okay, and we were basically I guess 8 to 9 candidates. उसके बाद one HR came and we inquired her, ma'am, like what is our result, like did we got selected, did we pass our medicals or not? And she told, oh, you passed your medicals, and just wait for the PI round. Okay, so she told like that. And जो GG राउंड के साथ जो 5 कैंडिडेट्स लेके जा रही थी HR, उन्होंने फिर जो कैंडिडेट्स वेट कर रहे थे उनका PI का, तो उनसे 2 कैंडिडेट्स लेकर गई. सो ऑल टुगेदर 7 कैंडिडेट्स शी वाज टेकिंग विद हर. एंड वो जो 2 कैंडिडेट PI के लिए लेकर जा रही थी, वो उनका दूसरे रूम में, लाइक शी टोल्ड देम टू वेट. एंड over there was another room for the PI round basically. Okay, and there were 2 HRs, like one was sir, another was one ma'am, and they too were conducting the GD round, PI round. After that we मेरा टर्न आते आते और 30 मिनट बीत चुका था, लाइक ओवरऑल 1 घंटा हो गया था और हम लोगों का टर्न ही नहीं आया. एंड लेटर जितने भी जीडी राउंड वाले कैंडिडेट्स थे उन सभी का हो गया, और इधर उधर करके कुल मिला के हम लोग शायद 13 या 14 candidates were left. Okay, everybody went home, only 14 candidates are sitting over there. Now it was that intensity was very high, that after 1 hour 10 minutes passed, one HR came and she called us, and it was our turn to give our PI. And after that PI round mein, like I went and I greeted sir, and sir told to sit and all. I sat, and sir started asking where do you belong, introduce yourself and all. So PI round मैंने दिया, and it really went very smoothly, by the way. And देने के बाद I came back to the same hall, and everybody was waiting for the result now. Okay, and later one HR came, and she announced that girls, I think it's lunch time and you all are also hungry, so it would be better if go have our lunch, and after 30 to 50 40 minutes you come back, and then we will declare the result. We went for the lunch, and we had our lunch, and after 30 minutes we came back, and probably 10 to 15 minutes we waited over there in the hall. And later all the HRs came, and that sir who took my PI, he came and he was like, he greeted everybody and he said that congratulations ladies, you all are selected and welcome to Air India family and all, sir told. And that was a moment when I was like, thank God. Last but not the least, I have to give you questions, the recent questions that were being asked to me, because it's very important if you are if you are preparing yourself for the next upcoming interview. So here are the questions for you as far as I remember. Okay, for the GD round, first and foremost question that HR asked me was, tell me about the challenges that a cabin crew might face during her career. And number 2 was, tell me something about your family. Okay, and number 3 was like, have you ever gave any interview in any airline? The 4th question was safety briefing in Hindi, that was been asked to all the candidates one by one in a very proper manner. And the 5th question, so the question was, what is your plan B if you do not get selected today? This was the question that was been asked to me and that girl who was selected with me. Okay, and during my PI round, as far as I remember, because it's like I I can vividly remember the, PI round, but it's like, it was more like a conversation. So I cannot jot out, points that might be the question. Okay, so he just wanted to measure your personality, like how as a person genuine you are. The सबसे पहले उन्होंने पूछा मुझे introduction, okay, introduce yourself. Then उसके बाद उन्होंने पूछा कि qualification मेरा, because मैंने masters किया हुआ है. So he saw my CV and he's like, Riya, like you have done your masters, so don't you feel like, it's मतलब जो क्राइटेरिया होना चाहिए उससे तुम्हारा क्वालिफिकेशन ज़्यादा है. सो लाइक व्हाई यू डिड योर मास्टर्स इफ़ यू वांटेड टू बिकम एन एयर अ कैबिन क्रू. एंड उसके बाद उन्होंने पूछा व्हाई कैबिन क्रू, वेरी ऑब्वियस क्वेश्चन. ओके, व्हाई कैबिन क्रू. देन उसके बाद लास्ट में पूछा कि हैव यू गेव एनी इंटरव्यू बिफोर. दिस वॉज द ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस दैट आई फेस्ड, that I had during 23rd, remember the date, it's 23rd of July. And I think you can take some tips from this, from my experience. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you came till here this far, and if you find it informative, please like and leave the comment if you have any query regarding this, and I will definitely answer it. I'll definitely bring my experience regarding the medicals as well very soon, so stay tuned to my channel. Okay.